sometimes you have to get yourself together because you begin to attack people. You know, maybe it's about the budgeting. You just begin to do things differently. Say things to people that you shouldn't be saying, probably. Or just say things the wrong way because you're having a bad day. Or a bad week, a bad month. Maybe it's just a bad year. You know, maybe your finances are down. Some people don't realize they're jealous and won't admit they're jealous. Or people come across them and, you know, you may be doing better than that person. You may be doing better than your best friend. And all of a sudden you hear just little things or maybe just one thing and it gives you pause. You start thinking and just one word can turn something around. Even if people are speaking like I'm talking and I can say something that can hit a nerve. It needs to hit a nerve because you need to think. You need to think about what you're doing, not just in budgeting, but in all things. You need to always watch out for what you're doing. You need to watch out for other people. You need to watch out for other people, whether you go to church or you don't go to church. Okay? Like my mother said, there's devils in the church too. She said they got more of them in there than they do out here. Just watch your back. And I've always watched my back. You know, whether they're my best friend or they're not. They can do missteps, and if they don't fix the misstep, you know, you got to go. You got to get out the way because I'm not going to be a part of your misstep. And when you're doing what you're doing, some people are criticizing you. Maybe, why are you spending money and you're in debt? Well, some people, you need an outlet. You can pay all this debt and just keep paying and you don't feel a reward right now, especially if you're in a lot of debt, okay? You may owe $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, and if you're just throwing it at the debt every day and you just sit there and you don't do anything, you don't go anywhere and just like even get a cup of coffee at McDonald's. No, it's all got to go toward debt. I got to work. It's debt. I got to work. Okay? I don't say go crazy and go out there and spend something, but save and fit it in your budget. And people are going to criticize you for that. What are you saving that for? What are you saving for your nails for? Why are you saving that much for your hair? Why are you doing this? Why are you taking your kids and you guys are in debt? Why are they going anywhere? It's like you're supposed to suffer the whole time while you are paying off debt. There's only so far you can go with that. After a while, some people are going to be depressed. Some are going to get upset. Some are going to lose it all together and throw all the budget books and everything out the window. You can't do that. And if you are doing that, probably if you sit and take a look at yourself, you've missed a whole lot of things. Maybe you didn't go to that birthday party because you had to buy a present and you're not going to have any fun with it, and I'm not going because I don't have any money because you put it all toward debt because you didn't save for it. Or you're just going strictly on, I'm paying off this debt. It's good to go strictly on paying off debt. Yes, it will get done faster, but will your mental health and your mind suffer? What if that was your special niece's birthday or nephew's birthday and you decided, I'm not going because I'm putting all my money on debt. I can't go. I'm not buying them anything. We're in debt. At least show up, but you don't want to show up because all your mind is thinking, I got to buy them a present. Well, maybe sometimes see if you got a little money to get something. You can't even get a card. You got to think what you're doing while you're doing it. We're doing budgeting, yes. We're saving money, yes. But you need an envelope maybe to put for special things. Miscellaneous. I don't know what you want to call it. My money. Dinero. I don't know. Just call it something. You know, Papa's booty. Who cares? Just call it something. And that's just your extra envelope. Or get you an envelope for your nails. Get you a binder for yourself. Self-care. That's what it's all about. You got to take care. And see, other people, they get jealous and they start bombarding people. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Remember I told you, it's none of your business to worry about what they're saying. It's because you want to, and it's your budget. Nobody has a right. They can ask a question, but when it starts getting a bit out there, defend yourself quietly and move on. And some things are going to hit a nerve. We can't please everybody all the time. We're trying, but we can't. There's just no way. We're just people. We can't please everybody. God can't please everybody. There's somebody complaining probably right now about, I didn't get a miracle yet. You can't please everybody. You can't please everybody when you speak. What hit a nerve with a couple of people, well, it was one person in particular. The other people were okay. But what hit a nerve was, remember the Don't Blame God video? It hit a nerve with this person. Because they're blaming me. You can blame me all you want to. Because I already told you when I'm on this channel and anywhere in my life, I don't care about what you do. I do care about your well-being and your happiness. But if you want to do what you want to do, okay, that's fine. You take the words and you fit them into your life. I didn't say go out there and do it. And I'm not bashing people because they're doing something. Just if you're doing something that I don't care for, I just kind of, stay away from me. I do that in real life. You go over here. You're not in the party. Not my party. Because I can't get where I'm going with you bashing me. They reported me to YouTube about that video. And then I had accidentally, I was reading videos, went over to their channel and said, have a nice day. Didn't know anything about it. YouTube, they hit the button on me when I'm over there and saying that I left a bad comment, whatever the comment was. And YouTube, gonna suspend, and I say, where, who, I want to know. It was this person, and I said, look at the comment. What did I say? They said, you said have a happy Sunday. They said, that's not, I said, hello. So, I found, God said, there's the person. But, I didn't drop them. I let them stay on there because it had hit a nerve. And, whatever I was saying, it had hit a nerve. And that's okay. Because, like I said, I don't care. I'm not going to run my life off of that. And you don't need to care if somebody does something to you. You need to move on. And you follow what you need to follow, because I see some other people, people are, I don't know whether it's the turn of the season lately, but people are boom, boom. And we get a lot of comments and I answer as many as I can get to. And I look at channels. I watched 12 videos this morning. I woke up at 3 and started looking at videos. But we can't do our life because of other people. You have to do what's best for you. Some people have went through a lot of trauma in their life. People have did things that you know nothing about. Okay, parents could have did something. Some parents take advantage of their kids when they're young, and that now they're older. Some spouses are taking advantage, even money-wise. Okay, they've taken over the money. They've taken their money. They did things to them. Some people are trying to keep their mental health together because this money situation is very difficult. When you don't have enough money, it gets difficult. I've been there. When you're sitting there worrying every day about where are you going to get even $5 or $1. And you can't go out there and beg for it. You're working 9 to 5, 7 to 3, whatever. And you still don't have enough money. You're paying out bill money and there's nothing there for you when you get finished. So number one, always pay yourself first. Give yourself some money. Get your family's money out the way. Your personal money that's in the house, the people in there. Get the animals fed. And then go after your bills and take care of them. But make sure you take care of you and who else that you want to take care of, not what they want. And then follow your dream. If you're trying to do something, go on a vacation, that's what you're saving for. You know, decorate that envelope. Get that best looking envelope, and that's your big dream, and that's what it's going to be. And just enjoy it. And take your time. And when you need a break, you know, maybe you need to go to McDonald's. Maybe we need to go out of town for a minute. Let me see if I can save enough money to do that for the weekend. You know, I did that, about 2 weeks ago? I was like, tired, SOS. My grandparents said, let's go to somewhere, you know, and the kids said, Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. We haven't been there in a while. And up we went, and it was the most calming factor. It was just get away and back to work. So we're going to be okay. And we're going to still have pressing moments. And people are still going to push the dislike button and quit worrying about it. Okay. I don't even count likes. You know, they say like and subscribe. I just don't count them. I see them on there, and thank you very much. But I don't even deal with it. My daughter is more focused on that type of thing. I'm not focused on it. You know, I told her, I said, don't worry about it. I said, you know, if they push dislike, they don't want to see it again. So that's all it means or something, okay? And I said, it could be a troll. Don't worry about it. I said, that's the least of our worries. If you were to die tomorrow, you're going to worry about a like. And she said, no. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Worry about something more fabulous that we need to do and get finished. I think my son worries too. I think a lot of people worry, you know, counting likes and doing this. But, you know, if you're counting likes, like I like to tie it to money. Okay, how much money can I save? For every subscriber that I have, over 2,000, I've been saving $2 for each subscriber I get. That's what I'm doing. Made it into a savings challenge, and I just dumped that money off because I told you I'm paying off my sinking funds eventually, and everything's going right there like boom. So do what you like to do. Let's stop worrying about all the outside forces. Okay? You know, get abundance in your mind, prosperity, and wealth. Let's not talk about debt all the time. Just say outward finances or something. Like I call my low-income people, they are the rising star income budgeters. You know, low, that's lowly. We don't want that. Don't even want to hear it. So we're going to move on today and have a good time because I'm going to do roll and save. And this is from Cash and Spanglish. And this I already called about with Siri, because Siri likes to talk about everything else while I'm doing it. So I already got that number. And we're going to do Roll the Dice Challenge, the Weather Challenge, and the Siri Challenge. Before Siri loses his mind, I have a he. Okay, let's start with the Siri Challenge. Hey Siri, give me a number between 1 and 100.
The answer is 51.
Okay, 51, it said. Let me get another color today. Let's see, what color is this? Come on out, it said new. Okay. Ooh, you can't see that. It said, no, I'm not writing it. Okay, let's go back to black. Quick guessing. 51. So we're going to put $51 in there. Hope I got a 1. Okay, $51 into the Siri Challenge. And the next one is Roll the Dice. And the number is 8. And guess I'll roll it again. I want to roll out 13. 8 and 13 is 21, right? If it's not, you'll tell me. You will tell me, yes they will. Come on, you're stuck together. Gosh. 21. There we go, get in there. Okay, right now it's in the morning, so it's 54 degrees. We'll put 54 in there. Okay, I gotta put 55 in there, which is okay. All we're doing is saving. All right, now we'll do roll and save. And I'll use save with Judy's dice she gave me. It's all different colors. It's cute. All right, here we go. Anybody gonna sit on this? Abner, where are you? Somebody? Or anything? Okay, we'll use this. Because Abner gets to straddling across there and you can't see nothing. Okay, first one is 2. 1, 2, so we got $2. 2 plus 1, 20, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 9. 1, 2, 2, 8. Okay. 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, I gotta go a certain way on this, because I always go wrong. 2. What is it with 2 today? 2, 2, 2. Plus 6 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We're at 81. Let me go up that way. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to change this. This will be, if I land on that, that's adding $10. You know, I was like, well, I'll roll again. I'm going to do something different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Some people also, they will get jealous of you if you know how you started budgeting and now you're gaining traction, you're making more money. See, I'm cheering you on, but there's some people, they'll cheer you on, but they're jealous. They don't want that to happen. Like, wait a minute, how'd they get up there? Sometimes I wonder, is that why some of the people that are more, I want to say advanced in their numbers, they disappear or they don't answer all the time? I'm like, where are you? Probably getting attacked. That's what's happening. And then when I read some of the comments, I go, yeah. Let's not attack. It's still a form of jealousy and prejudice. And sometimes it is prejudice altogether. You can be prejudiced to the same color. You know that? You know, some people, you know, a lot of the black and the brown race, because of what they went through. Did I put that in there? I put it in there anyway. I'm not cheating. Do this again. Because of what has happened to them, they don't want to be that color. A lot of kids, when they're growing up, I remember one of the school kids I was with, and they said, I just hate being black. It was just, you know, I just hate it. Or another one said, I wish my hair was straight. You know, when you get that going on, and, you know, a lot of people wish their hair was straight. Where did the perms and things come from? You know, they're trying to make their hair straight to fit into society. So they wind up not being mean. There are some, you know, they are against their own color, just as, you know, the other ones are. You know, you just come into that. Okay, we are done, and we have $159. It's just all kinds of strange stuff in the world, and you just got to deal with it and move on. 59, I got a 10 because I have no ones. 5 and 4, no. We're done with the, okay, so we're going to put 160 into roll and save. So I have hope. I hope. I was going to say another language. That you are having a wonderful morning with me, but you may be night, evening, noon. We're just getting started with our day, because off we go. What else was I going to tell you about my cousin? Remember the one that got out of debt, and then the house situation that I was renting out, and well, Friday he filed for divorce. He said, number one, because he hadn't talked to anybody about it, you know, and he said, number one, he went to a lawyer, and he says, I've been out the house. You know, there's a certain separation period you have to go through, but he said, I've been out the house since that situation has come. And he said they started blaming him for not getting the house because she had turned the story around. And he said she lied. Then it was, I'm tired of living in the basement. They're in the basement. They have the whole basement. And then he has to pay, you know, rent for it. And then he said, then she quit her job. She just reverted right back, you know. And then he said he had asked her about moving out to an apartment. Let's go get an apartment. And he says, I didn't say anything. You know, I said, we just kind of missed an opportunity. He said, I didn't argue about it. And, you know, another one would come, he had told her. And she didn't want to move out of the house. And she wanted to just stay there. And he said, I just had enough. He said, I've been out of there. You know, and he says, I'd rather pay child care. So when he did do that, you know, he started working with us. And so my dad has him over at the gardening center And I told him, I said, well, you can drive for me, you know, extra or whatever's going to happen. Because I said, you know, you're going to wind up with child care or whatever, you know. Because I said, they'll probably fight to keep the grandkids. And he said, that's fine. Because he says, I just want to work, you know, and get where a place where I need to be. And so he moved in with my parents, and because he didn't have any place to go, he was staying at the Y. And so they told him to get out of there and just come on over here. And so right now he's there, much happier, calmer. You know, he's kind of anxiety out, as they say. My kids say, anxiety out. And so he's much better. And I hope you get better, because things are going to work out. And if they're not, we're going to pray that they will. I got you. I listen to you. I understand what you're saying. I've been through more than what you thought I've been through, okay? Or what you may be thinking. Everything you're saying, I've probably been through it in one form or another, okay? I've been up, down, frugal, unfrugal, you know, I mean, it just goes back and forth, okay? I've been luxury, unluxury, down to my last dime, where you were taking a White Castle and cutting it in all fours to give somebody dinner, okay? Because we didn't have enough, we ran out of money. Nothing. So that's what we had all day. And then I elected not to eat at times. But been through that. So I hear your story. And I hear what you're going through. I've been through all of that. You know, I've been through, I had student loans, and I know what they could do, but I happen to have an employer that said, I'll pay your student loans if you'll work for me for 5 years. And I did. I stayed there. I taught, and then I went to his job there and worked. So, you know, he happened to just pay him outright. But I would have had to pay him. I remember when that first bill came to me, you know. So I know what you're going through. I looked at that bill and I went, oh, whoa, you know. Same type of thing. I'm praying for you that everything in this world settles down so we can settle down. I was going to show you, but this video is too long, about middle class and the rising star people. So, but we'll do that in another video, because we're at 27 seconds. I'm going to go. I'm going to enjoy myself. Plus, I got to go to work. Okay? Always working. We work 24/7. Somebody is working. Okay? So, take care. Love you all. And bye-bye. See ya.